Hi, my name is Crystal, and I haven't done any videos on YouTube, haven't done anything on YouTube, but I figured why not put some makeup on, my kids running around the house, and yeah, just talk. I'm from Canada, Ontario, Ottawa. I have a 1.5-year-old son, and his name's Dallas. I don't know. I've been watching a lot of these prison, fresh out YouTubers and all this kind of stuff, and it's really got me interested in kind of sort of talking about how I've never spent any time behind bars or anything like that, but I come from a line of 3, 4, a bunch of people in my family have gone to prison or jail or have been charged or something. And I just kind of sort of want to venture into this community of prison YouTubers and kind of understand more of what my dad and my grandfather, my brother, and other people that I know have been through. I think that it would be really interesting to be able to connect with other people who have gone through the same things that I have, living with addicts, dating addicts, all that good stuff. So I'd like to tell a story. Maybe that'll kind of get you to kind of understand me and things that I've been through. I remember when I was about 5, 6 years old, my mom used to always tell me that my dad was working on a farm. And we would go and visit. Look at my hair. I look like a psychopath. But we would go and visit my dad at the farm. And little did I know, of course, this farm eventually would turn out to be prison. But I remember going, and there would be all these scary men, big men. I remember big men in uniforms. They were really nice. I don't have anything traumatic to say about it. But I remember sitting across a table from my dad and him and my mom talking. And every single time that we would go, my mom would cry. And I never understood why my mom would be crying. Like, we're here, we're visiting dad, we should be happy, we should be excited, you know? But every time we'd leave, she would sit in the parking lot in tears. And another thing, I remember going and wanting to sit on my dad's lap. Like we always used to do every time. I was such a daddy's girl. And I remember always wanting, begging, pleading if I could sit on his lap. But I wasn't allowed. I didn't understand. Well, I guess you're only allowed, now I find out you're only allowed to hug at X amount of times, do whatever at X amount of times, you know. God forbid that my mom, she never would, but imagine if there's some people out there whose parents use their kids to smuggle drugs or weapons or whatever from parent to parent. So I don't know. All I can say is I was so oblivious to the entire thing. And it wasn't until I was about 15, 16 years old that my dad sat me down and was like, hey, remember that farm I worked at when you were a child? Yeah, turns out that wasn't a farm. But yeah, I also have so many stories about so many different things that growing up with somebody who has been in and out of the system so many times in their lives, there's so many ridiculous things that my family has done, my family has gotten into, my father has gotten into. I could just go on for days and days and days and days and days. So I honestly hope that you would take a chance,
listen to some things that I have to say, and I just really want to venture into this community and have you guys embrace me with open arms. Backgrounds will get better. This stuff will get better. I won't look like garbage every single time that I come on here. I just sort of kind of grabbed up a phone. My kid was watching TV and decided, hey, this is it. This is real. This is like what it is. So anyways, I'm Crystal. Hope you like it. Come back. Haven't even figured out a name yet. Just come on. Welcome me into the community.
See ya!